Hi there, and welcome to the second video on how to set up your Type 60 system here in Second Life. Well, I'm back in the New London Village, which is situated in the TARDIS region, and if you watched the previous video you'll have known that this HUD here in the corner is the way of operating the system. It comes with the starter pack and you can expand to your heart's content basically and buy as many add-ons and exteriors and consoles that you want to and just add on to the existing HUD system. So I'm just going to quickly summon the exterior that I've got there, and then I'm going to show you how to use the Rezzer system here in Second Life. Now, as this exterior arrives, you can see that the doors are facing us, and I've used my HUD to summon this exterior. Now the Rezzers are a way of placing a location into a database that I and other people can use to land at whenever we want to, using our flight computer systems. It's a permanent way of recording this place to visit again. So here's a Rezzer, and you can see that there's a red side here, a red face. Well, that's the way that the doors will face when your exterior lands, or when anybody lands at this exterior. So I'm just going to rotate that round, and you can see that when we land, the doors are going to be facing the trees over there. Okay, so first things first, I need to give this Rezzer a name. So I'm going to call that iJohn. Right, just to remind myself, because I'm here in front of the amazing London Eye here in New London. Okay, now the message system is saying that it's been added to the database and that there are no exteriors available. So I need to put an exterior inside so that I and other people can use it. So Control Alt and T to show the hidden Rezzer. Right click, edit and content, and then drag the exterior into the Rezzer. That means that other people will be able to use that exterior. Now I've only got one there, which means that everybody will only be able to land using that exterior. If I've got more exteriors in my inventory, I can place as many as I want to, and that will give the person landing a choice of which exterior they want to arrive in. So we've got the Rezzer, we've moved it round so the doors facing the way we want them to, we've added an exterior, and at the moment it's public, which means that anybody can access the database using their flight computer system in a console or up here in our HUD. And if I just click on HUD there, and if I click on mine, there we can see iJohn, look, there it is. And if I click on all and just scroll through, there we go, it's in the database. So now people can use it. But what if I don't want people to use it? What if I just want to make it private in my own private place? Well, Control Alt T and then click it and make it private. Now only I will be able to access this. But what if I've got friends that I want to access my private Rezzer? Perhaps it's in my own land and I just want me and selected few people to be able to use it. Well, right click the exterior, right click the Rezzer again, go into edit, click on guest list, and then you can add people into here that I want to be able to land here. So myself and these three people will be able to land using my private Rezzer. Now, if I've got this as a public Rezzer, then I've got the option of making everybody be able to use it. And if I don't want some people to be able to land here, I've also got a ban list here that I can add people's names to, so that everybody can access it except the people on the ban list. It just gives it a greater flexibility. Now, another option with the Rezzer is that I can set a timer so that an exterior will depart after a set number of minutes or hours. So if somebody lands here, I can tell the exterior that it has to leave after 15 minutes, or if it can stay there. Okay, so no auto takeoff has now been set. So if somebody arrives here, they can stay there until they choose to leave. Right, so that's the exterior inside, that's the doors facing the right way, we've set it back to public, it's in the database. So now let's look at setting a category. So I'm going to click it again, and I can make my exterior Rezzer belong to a category. So when people are doing a database search, they can search for all the Rezzers that are roleplay Rezzers or Rift Rezzers or event Rezzers. I'm going to put it as a POI, a place of interest. Alright, so that's updated the database. Just ignore that now. So if I go into my flight computer and click on categories and I go to POI, there we are. I'm listed there. So when I open my doors, whoops, select my location, my dimensional gateway is now set for the Rezzer. Let me just show you again. There it is. And this will just be a very short hop over from one place to the next, and you can see there, look, my exterior is arriving in that place. The old one is going, and you can see the doors are facing the way that I selected them to face, and that will be the case for everybody arriving here. So here I am, and I've used my flight computer to land at my Rezzer, and now everybody will be able to land at my Rezzer because it's public. And I think that's all I need to say about that. So let me just double check to make sure that I've got everything there for you. So let's have a look. Click at that. Set timer, yes, public and private. Status, it just tells you information regarding the Rezzer, guest list and so on. I can show the Rezzer rather than using Alt, Control and T. Hide the Rezzer once I'm finished fixing it, moving it, changing it, adding exteriors and so on. But if I don't want my exterior Rezzer any longer, then I can also select the delete option, and that will remove the Rezzer from Second Life, but also from the database as well, so nobody will be able to access it any longer. Okay, thanks for watching. Hope it's been informative. See you soon.